Hey y'all, I thought I would just do a really quick little intro to a really nice cool tone palette that is an indie palette. I know some other creators have actually gone over this one, but I haven't gotten a chance to get it until just recently, and I love it, so I want to go ahead and share it in case you were kind of thinking about it. I absolutely love this because of its very wearable kind of cool tones. It's got great shimmers, but what I really love is a lot of these kind of sort of crease shades that are my perfect pinky beige undertoned, cool toned nudes, but not fully like gray. So very easy to wear, so pretty. This shimmer right here, this white shimmer, is one of the best like shimmery white toppers that I have found. Information on this one. This is the Smoulder palette from Cosmic Brushes. It is $39 US. Here in the US, it takes about 2 weeks for it to ship, but they did restock. That's how I was able to get it, so you can still get these. Introducing Smoulder. With a nod to the 90s and early 2000s, this neutral color story with a wash of color makes it perfect for creating stunning smoky looks with a twist. Our new 20 shade palette has 12 mattes and 8 metallics. These include 2 strong shifting multi-chromes and 1 duochrome. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the swatches and the looks, and you can see if this might be something that you might want to put on your to buy list. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the packaging on this. It is magnetic closure. It is like this very heavy cardboard style packaging and includes a nice big mirror. We're going to start with all shimmers. So this is Swoon. This is the very first white shimmer. Next we have Allure, which is a sort of pewter color. It's a little warmer. After that we have Charmed, which is your standard sort of silver. And this one is Embers. It is a duochrome, so it's a little hard to see here. It's a very light one. It is pink with a yellowish green reflect. Next we have Smoulder, which is the namesake of the palette. It's a very dark gray. And then this is one of my favorite colors. This is Magnetism and is a beautiful sort of teal color. And we have another duochrome. This is Ignite, which is sort of a blue and pink and a little bit yellow duochrome. Well, triple chrome, I guess. And the last one is Perfect Match, which is a good straight up silver. Okay, so there's all your shimmers. Let's get into the mattes. Okay, let's start out with Shy, which is a great base color. It is actually a little bit pink. Speaking of pink, this one is Intimate. It is definitely very pink. It's a sort of a little bit neutral to warmer pink. And then Flushed. This is a gorgeous color. It goes from almost burgundy to this chocolatey brown. And this is Kindle. This is one of my favorite crease shades. It really just works so well. Next is Slow Burn. I also absolutely love this color. This is Sultry, a perfect corner color. It's gray but not too gray. And this is another one, Flirty. This is a perfect crease shade for me. Absolutely love this. I wear this like on the daily right now. And Sensual, which is another wearable gray that really works as a corner or almost a liner. This is Ashes. It is the darkest gray and definitely a very wearable gray again. And this is one of my favorite colors as well. This is called Spontaneous. This is such a beautiful, natural looking blue, at least on my skin. This is the lighter version of it, Charisma. Also love wearing this. It's like you're wearing blue, but not too much blue. It's just really natural. And then this is Chemistry. This is a very intense black, as you can see. Definitely liner worthy, definitely has fallout. So there you have it, very sophisticated, cool toned, but not too cool toned. I think this is a gorgeous color story. Let's go ahead and get into putting this on my eyes because I can't wait for you to see how it performs. Let's go. For this look, we're going to start with Flirty, which is just a perfect, really nice light crease shade. I really like that you can sort of build up because they have different versions of these nice sort of like neutral to cool, very good crease shades. And then this is that color that I absolutely love, Spontaneous. This blue is just like, it's one of my perfect blues. Really easy to wear. You can either build it up or leave it light. And this is also a favorite and basically the shimmer version of the same color. This is Magnetism. And here's that beautiful white swoon. This one, you can go overboard with it. That's just one application. Let's go in next with Kindle, and we're gonna bring back a little bit of that sort of like milky kind of pinkish tone. It looks a little bit brown, but it's not. And then I am building the corner with Flushed, which is this weird sort of burgundy brown color. It's definitely a little bit warmer. It's kind of nice. Next, I'm going in with Slow Burn just to do a little bit of blending. It's sort of between all of the colors. It's one thing I really like is that there are so many different versions of the same color in here. I'm gonna go ahead and build this one up just a little bit more to add a little more shine because I lost it when I was doing all of the blending. And I will say that these build up pretty well. You can really go pretty far. And for the liner, okay, there's some fallout there. I'm gonna start with the warmest gray brown called Sultry. I do kind of want to not overdo this. And again, I'm bringing back some of the shine. I'm putting more swoon on top here. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good base. Obviously, I need to clean up because this is kind of a mess. I will do a much darker look, but this is sort of more of an everyday look for me. This might be a little bit much for some, but you know, you have lots of options with this, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to keep this look over on this side as sort of an everyday. I'm using the lighter grays and not full black or anything like that. I think that this will work for a lot of people. Let's do the other eye. Okay, so we're going to start again with that lovely crease shade called Flirty. If you are pale like me, that is really a great place to start. Building on that same color, I have the slightly darker Kindle. This right here, you could wear this as everyday with just a little bit of that swoon. This would be absolutely beautiful with a little bit of mascara or some brown liner, but I'm gonna go ahead and darken this just a little bit. I'm putting in Slow Burn, basically just slowly building up that gradient. Now let's go for the lighter blue. This is Charisma. Also really, really pretty. Just like a hint of blue so that you get the feeling that you have blue, but it's not like blue, you know, it's not in your face. And I'm going to blend that out with more Kindle and then go in and darken with that nice warm Flushed so that it brings a little bit of a warmth back to it. Sometimes things can get a little too cool, so let's go ahead and use a little more swoon, just sort of like using this as almost a blending tool, but also bringing back that really bright lightness to the center of the eye. And let's try Charmed. I wanted to see how this goes instead of the blue. So if you wanted a less blue look, I think this would be a really, really pretty sort of pewter color to add. So yeah, I think that works as well. I still kind of prefer the blue, but not everybody's gonna want that. So let's go ahead and line. I'm lining with a blue liner since I'm kind of sticking with this blue theme. And I'll use a nice just elf brush to kind of wing it out a little bit. I do always like to do that so that you get a nice smooth line. And we'll go ahead and put some mascara on, and that's going to be the look for this side. Now, I like this palette for everyday looks. However, this thing is called Smoulder, so let's go ahead and do sort of a really dark smoky eye look. I'm using pretty much all of the dark grays, and I'm going to go in with, what is this, Charmed. And just if you wanted, I mean, you can stop at any one of these stages, and this could just be like an all sort of gray look if you wanted to keep it really, really sort of monochrome. But this is a wearable gray because it's a warm gray. You can kind of see that little bit of brown. I'm adding in Flushed to give you that a little bit of warmth to it. And as you can see, I did add a little bit of that blue down there that is spontaneous, and I'm gonna do the wing with the darkest gray, which is Ashes. Now, lots of fallout with the darker colors, so it is what it is, not unexpected. I have not come across a black that doesn't do that yet, so let's go ahead and clean it up. Here's where you could totally stop right here, and this would be a really, really nice, just sort of monotone, you know, gray and white look. but I'm gonna build this up and make it even more smoky so that you get that sort of sense of smolder. I don't usually actually wear my makeup this way, but if you wanted to, I wanted to show you kind of what that looks like and what you can do with it. So this is definitely a very smoldery look, and I don't think it's bad, it's just not my preference, but there you go. I'm going to do the previous look on the other eye, just keeping it light, and then I will give you my final thoughts. So this is not my go-to. This, however, is a go-to for me. I think that is amazing. That is so beautiful. And I'm gonna have to figure out how I can take this off safely, because that black is like, whoa, it is super black. I'm gonna take that off and match it to this, and that's gonna be for my day. So, all right, there you go. So far, loving this. Hopefully that is helpful. I actually wasn't going to buy this, and then somebody reviewed this. Actually, I think it was Angelica. I saw her actually try this on, because I think it differs from what you see online. It is much more muted and wearable, I think, in person. And so I saw her try a couple looks with this, and I was like, oh, okay, no, actually that is what I want. And it had sold out. I waited for the restock, got another one, and I love it. This is really, really gorgeous. Definitely recommend getting this one. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. If you haven't subscribed, I sure would appreciate a like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel to grow, and I appreciate you guys being here. Okay, I think that's it for my cool tone people. This is a perfect palette. Really happy with this. Gonna have fun using this kind of as my base for a lot of things, and my shimmer for a lot of things. Really, really nice. Okay, so if you were wondering about this, I did want to go over this really quick. Really love it, and I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next video.